Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm seeing how many NPCs can I kill in 15 minutes in Dark Souls 2. If you're new, make sure to like and subscribe, and thank you guys so much for 25 subscribers. Also, this was a really fun challenge, so I recommend you do it too if you want. Anyways, let's get into the video. So I gave myself 5 minutes to strategize what I was going to do. That way, I wouldn't destroy the challenge, and that way I would not be clueless and know nothing the whole time. With all that out of the way, let's get into the challenge. I don't know if you're supposed to count the time for the pregame area, but I counted it anyways, and there's nothing really much to see here. You just sprint until you have no more stamina, then keep sprinting again. Also, I put in a nice cool little fall timer, to celebrate that nice fall time. Anyways, once we get into here, we can talk to the old ladies, make our name, and then start designing our character. One thing I really like about this run in particular is we get to kill these annoying old ladies. They talk so much trash and are so annoying, so I'm actually happy this run primarily focuses on killing them. So for my character, I just chose a random gift, and then I chose the cleric, which I kind of regret, but it is what it is. So now let's get to killing them. I decided to kill the one right there first because I know if you attack the other grandmas first, that she will come out and attack you. And then for the next minute, I end up killing helpless, defenseless old ladies, and I did quite enjoy it. Another thing I noticed in Dark Souls 2 during this run is that when you sprint and waste all your stamina, even when your stamina fills back up, you have to wait an additional 3 to 5 seconds before being able to sprint. Anyways, I took the humanities from the dead corpse and started heading to Things Betwixt, where I did not rest at a bonfire because I knew I was not going to come back here and there was nothing useful in this area. So then I just went on my jolly old way to Majula, the best hub area out of all the Souls games, including Elden Ring. Also, all the gameplay and the timer is sped up by 1.5 times speed. Once I make it to Majula, all the NPCs know that something bad's about to happen to them, and this is where I'm going to get most of my NPC kills. I first head off to Emerald Herald, if that's her name, and I start brutally assaulting her. My dad walked in on me in the middle of killing her and said, "Wow, you are evil." That's because she is a staple for any Dark Souls 2 run because she gives you all the level ups. But this whole run's purpose is to kill her, and we get the H feather from that, which might be helpful later. Then we head to this sad hippie piece of shit, which I don't have beef with him or anything, but I don't have any remorse or any feelings because I do kill this guy every single playthrough I have just to get that ring of steel protection and that ring that gives you a little bit of extra health. Then I light the bonfire and rested it to regain all of my weapons durability. Don't judge how I said durability, because I do say words weird like that and how I say remember. But anyways, this game has horrible durability, so we will have to make some bonfire stops. And then I head to the cat to get my next NPC kill, but then I realized after about 30 years of smashing her head in that she is invincible and she cannot die. After that, I head to the nice and humble merchant, which is probably one of the most painful kills of all, but we have to kill him for the run. He sits there, takes some shots, then tries to put up a fight, but gets shut down with a mace in the face. That sounded hella corny, but after we kill him, we head out to the Forest of the Fallen Giants. Also, if you haven't noticed, there's the NPC kill count at the bottom corner if you want to see how much I got and want to compare yourself and things of that nature. Anyways, this is where my run gets super real. If I mess up here, I practically lose a minute to several minutes, so this is going to be very important that I do this flawlessly. Taking the bonfire on the right would be the safe move, but I would lose a decent bit of seconds from that, so I don't think it's personally worth it. Since navigating through this area isn't too hard, you just gotta know where the enemies are and what you're doing. Once you head up the ladder, this is the final and hardest part. If you get hit or staggered once, you will die, because they will rape you from your butt or from your penis, or wherever you get raped from. You also gotta watch out for that guy with the axe that almost killed me. Anyway, you keep sprinting through here, and this is the final and last hardest step. You gotta make sure this guy right here doesn't hit you off. He almost staggered me there, and my heart sank because I thought I was gonna fall off the ladder and have to do this all over again. So I finally make it to the bonfire and take a little rest to regain my health and to make sure no enemies are following me. Then I go to the merchant and buy 4 total firebombs to try and do the little shortcut to save me some time. Then I kill this old helpless lady. With that out of the way, I head to the wall to try to do the firebomb skip. where I equip the bombs and not only fail once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times. Now that I'm an angry little elf, I head down the ladder to go the long route, even though I'm a privileged white man. I make it up here swiftly dodging all the enemies and rolling through the firebombs, that way he cannot explode me. Then I jump down here and head to my boy Pete, who I do not have any remorse for killing at all. I hit him a couple times to get him a little pissed off. I edge him until he finally attacks me back, but it's already too late. I can't hold the edge any longer and he is dead. Then I use my dragon feather to teleport me back to the bonfire, even though I realized the bonfire was straight up here, so I could have just ran there. But anyway, I don't think loading screens count as time. Now I head to kill the last NPC that I know of in this area. I'm assuming you already know who this guy is. We go down the same route, and instead of going up the branch like we usually do, we go and we take a turn to the left. This part was a pretty smooth ride for me. None of the enemies really wanted to attack me, so my stroll through this area was pretty jolly. The only part of this area that gave me any sort of fright was this jump that I successfully did make, but that did give me quite the fright anyway, because I'm not exactly what you'd call a Dark Souls 2 professional at parkour. And anyways, I head to good old Kale, or whatever you call him, and I start beating him up. I know, beating up a retarded person, beating up an old lady, how bad of a guy am I? But you know, not all is bad. I get to make a YouTube video off of this, so I consider that a W. Then I rest at the bonfire and teleport back to Majula so I can go to another area and get another NPC kill. I know, I gave away a lot of spoilers and information on that. That is when I also realized that the blacksmith was still here and I had not killed him. So I quickly bashed his green booty and started heading to Hade's Tower of Flame. And I'm not gonna lie, this run is looking a lot better and smoother than I thought it would be. I only have 2 more NPCs on my list, and I think with the amount of time that I have left, I'll be able to cross them off. There's not really much to talk about while I walk through this area, so now we're in Hade's Tower of Flame. This will be considered a very tough part for a lot of casual gamers, but I'm not a casual gamer. As you can see, I am running through all these enemies like it is nothing, and juking them all out, ready to cheese the Dragon Rider, which, if you guys have seen my videos, you know, I'm a Dark Souls 2 Dragon Rider cheeser expert. So once I enter the fog wall, I collect my thoughts and look at his steps. 3, 4, 5, 6, and I start sprinting in the middle of the 7th step, and I walk back to the fog wall so he would turn towards me, so he would walk off. Then, with that boss out of the way, we go up to the NPC on the top of this building, which is this miracle lady who is my opposition, so I do not have any remorse for killing her, because she does make me pay a lot of money to go the other way. So then I start fisting her off of the building, because I know she will whip my ass if I try to fight her. Then we head back to Majula, to where I was trying to kill this last NPC, but then I don't know why or how, but this contraption does not move. So this is where I end my run. Thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I hope you have a good day.